Dupe time. Dupe, dupe, dupe. Dupe of makeup, makeup, makeup. Dupe of makeup, makeup, makeup. Dupe of makeup. Okay, if you know that song, let me know in the comments, and double snaps to you. So, here we are with a dupe video, and I recently, like, it's quarantine life, which is unique, and I have had to make some tough choices. I still want the products that I feel like I need, like I use and I need these, but I don't have the same amount of budget. I feel like it's irresponsible to use credit. And there was a movie a while back. I think it was Bruce Almighty, or maybe it was the Batman movie where, it was Batman. It was the first Batman with Jack Nicholson as a Joker, and you couldn't use the beauty products because you didn't know which ones would kill you or burn your face off, whatever. So I say all that to say that in quarantine life, I feel like, well, I gotta work with what I've got and make like pioneer days, make use of what I have on hand, and make a little bit go a long way. And speaking of pioneer days, one of my most favorite YouTube channels is Townsend's. Have you watched Townsend's? James Townsend in Indiana does like a whole 1800s style reenactment, and I think it's part his lifestyle, part his hobby, part his business, and it all works. And I love his cooking videos. He has been branching out and doing more like how to cross a river as a pioneer, and but his cooking videos are so good. And in one video, like, the man doesn't drink coffee. I go to bed dreaming of coffee. But this person, Mr. Townsend, doesn't drink coffee. And in one video, it's all about how to preserve your smelts. And I realized back in the day, this whole thing is tying together with preservation. Back in the day, in the 1800s, the colony time, you had to make it through the winter, and if you had caught some fish, smelts, like, where do you even get a smelt? You had to make them last. And in one video, he has got this old crockery. He's got beautiful crockery, and he is going to eat a smelt that has been pickled or something, and he goes down the hatch. But then in the next video, where he's making coffee eggs like a dessert, I don't want to spoil it for you. I highly recommend just use that little search thingy and look up Townsend's, and if you really want to be specific, smelts and coffee eggs, and it's how to make like a dessert. And the man doesn't drink coffee, and to see him in one video down the hatch this month-old pickled smelt, then in another video just have to try like a bit of baked coffee, like he could barely get it down. I was like, mister. So anywho, I really like his channel, and in my quarantine time when I should be doing something really important, I truly have sat and watched some videos, usually with a glass of wine in bed. Just as I'm winding down from the day, I will watch some Townsend's, and they're always drinking wine, and they put their, because they have like claret, which is like a very weak, juicy kind of wine. Enough about that. I was making a dupe video. I just got excited. I just finished doing the wine video for this week, and I just like wine. Okay, anyhow, so my quarantine life, I feel like I need to preserve some of my normal self-care beauty rituals, which means say hello. I'm going to be taking care of my sparkles with some box color from the Walmart, because that's what I have access to. My Sally's, I always go to Sally's. It's not available. So then I did get my skincare off the Amazon, because like last week there was like absolutely no going to the Walmart. This week you can go to the Walmart as long as you have on the mask. I just want to wear something that looks like the Mandalorian, you know. Anywho, I could go to the Walmart, and I did. And I went to buy hard candy because I know that's a brand exclusive to Walmart, and I like the brand, and they didn't have a hard candy section in Burbank. I was like, what is going on with that? Anywho, long story short, I went to buy the hard candy, which I've used their powder before. I am a big fan of this. I know so many people are like, it's all about the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And I had some of that like a lifetime ago, century ago, maybe closer to 10 years ago. I do remember I liked it, and it was $42 in that range. And I remember liking it, but not being like, whoa, I have to buy this twice. I have a bronzer. It's bronzer #1 from Laura Mercier, and that is a product that I feel like, well, I have to buy this twice. And when I can't buy that, because I usually go through a pan a season easily, like it barely makes it 3 months in the summer, I use the dupe for Laura Mercier Bronzer 1 is, you buy it at Ulta. It's a German brand called Essence, and it's $5 for a huge pan, and their matte bronzer, also named #1, is a very good dupe. And I wasn't even setting out to do like a big dupe video. And I like that product so much that I used both of those down to the last bit of the pan, and now I'm out completely. I've been using a hard candy bronzer called Foxy Cleopatra. Anywho, this is my go-to setting powder from Dermablend. You get it at dermstore.com. This is $30. And in quarantine life, I just want to be really responsible with the finance I do have, especially since it's not normal like you see it coming in weekly. It's not like that yet, again. So I still need a setting powder. You guys, don't come at me with the Airspun, because I know it too is like $5 to $7. It's definitely under 10. And you can get it mass drugstores everywhere. In fact, I saw at the Burbank Walmart, but I have it. I have it, and I don't really like it. I don't. It has a scent. It has a very heavy scent, and I feel like it's very heavy, cakey, like Renaissance make. On me, it looks very Renaissance, and I'm not. Well, now with the extra weight gain, I'm kind of Renaissance. But the point is, this is the dupe I got. This is e.l.f. Eyes, Lips, Face HD Powder Sheer 0.28 ounces versus, 0.28 ounce, 8 grams versus 1 ounce, 28 grams. So this one is $30. This is $6. And inside, and you know what? I was going to buy NYX because they had a NYX, NYX. And they didn't have hard candy, but they had a big NYX thingy, and it was $10, and it was this is 0.28, and I remember this actually made me buy this one. It was $10 for 0.2, and this was $6 for 0.28, and I just felt like I'm squeezing that dollar. So the other thing was this one, the ingredients got me. Both were made in China. I'm just kind of done. Like this whole virus thingy, I'm like, China, you've been naughty and you need to apologize. This is silica and dimethicone, which is like a type of vinyl, like face vinyl. And there was a lot of talc in the NYX. There's a lot of talc in the Airspun. And I just felt like, I can't do it, my friends. I was going to see if I could see the ingredients on this one. I don't. And this is old. This is almost a year old. I don't use a lot of powder normally, but it's so humid here. And it's super hot today. Between hot, humid, I needed a little bit of powder. Long story short, this is the e.l.f. for $6. And it has, I like this feature. So then you can take it, and I always tap it in the lid and then just a brush around and then do it. And you know what? Long story short, I'm wearing it right now. I don't know if you can tell or if you care. I just know that if you are having quarantine finances and you still are committed to preserving your self-care and your beauty care routine, and you're having to make some tough choices, like I've been actually enjoying the products, the retinol products from Neutrogena and Youth that I got off Amazon. Do I like them? Yes. If I had the opportunity and, you know, like the $380 needed to buy Murad, I would still buy the Murad because I'm just a ride and die fan for them. I love their product. I love their philosophy. I've used it for a long time. I feel like I've always had really good results. And the Youth and the Neutrogena, I'm not saying I'm not seeing results. I would say it's maintaining, but it's definitely not advancing. So I don't want to lose where my skin was, but I don't want to increase anything bad. So Youth and Neutrogena, I'm liking them. I got the 2 products for $30. Normally $30 wouldn't buy anything, maybe a lip balm in Murad. And then when it came to foundation, that is going to be my next purchase because you guys, I am out. And I could use your help. If you have a great dupe for Oxygenetics, I welcome it. That's a healthy one. I also remember I really liked Born This Way Too Faced, and I left it back in Arizona, and by now it's spoiled. Those are all like $50 and $60. I need a great $10 to $15 foundation. What would you recommend? Okay. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you too are persevering, because this too shall pass, the whole coronavirus COVID-19 thing. I hope you are being wise with your finances, and that might be the biggest telltale from this entire video, is that it's okay to cut back over here so that you can make these like life payments, your rent, or mortgage. And hey, you guys, for anybody who's like, oh, free rent, nothing's ever truly free. All right, it'll just get tacked on at the end, and instead of owing now, you'll just owe an extra month, an extra 2 months, 3 months, whatever it takes at the end of your lease. So just keep paying, even if you're paying $40, $100 towards the bill that you owe. Thumbs up for the 2 brands that I had. If you can try this brand, you've got that $30, do it. If you have to save some money and you have to get this, do it. I like both. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching on my dupes video. I hope this helped you. If you've got a great $10 to $15 foundation recommendation for me, I would love to know it. Let me know in the comments. Hey, you guys, if you haven't yet, would you subscribe and share the video, please? I really appreciate it. I am still slowly making a journey towards 5,000 subscribers. All right, thank you for watching. I'm Cheryl Lynn. This is Makeup University. And remember, you look really gorgeous today.